renovating buildings delivers the most cost-effective means of reducing carbon emissions. So it really is a no-brainer.
Yeah. I think there are so many benefits that come with saving energy in buildings. I mean, there's the health benefits, there's air quality improvement, there's reduced energy imports. There's so many multiple benefits that really double and even treble the amount of pure energy cost savings, let alone things like addressing fuel poverty.
The target being set by the International Energy Agency of an 80% reduction in CO2 emissions, and if you like, energy as the primary contributor to that reduction, calls for the built environment, which is responsible for 40% of the energy-related emissions, to play the key role in ensuring that that happens.
Well, it certainly has to come in because we have an industry to prepare. There's a lot of stakeholders involved. We all need to be aligned in this plan, otherwise it'll fall apart.
A roadmap is, after all, really it's an example of backcasting. We do a lot of forecasting, imagining the future in terms of the past, but a roadmap gives us an opportunity to imagine where we need to be a good while away. 2050 provides us that kind of timescale, and then to work back from there so that we're clear what are the necessary measures we need to put in place, when and by whom.
You're beginning to see a correlation between BER levels and house prices within the same market segments. We're seeing evidence emerging on that, and I think that's just one instrument. It's just one example of an instrument of market change.
Government is really key in this whole area because they need to drive the agenda. I mean, we know that energy efficiency makes a lot of sense. We need government to provide that long-term stability, to know that these price signals are going to be there, these support mechanisms.
A lack of consensus leads to fighting about targets, about the way we achieve those targets over time, and then it just begins to disintegrate. If we can actually, as I said, get alignment with all the stakeholders, all the policymakers, then we know where we're going. We start to build this, and we build on success after success, and it actually creates confidence.
It's not a one-dimensional challenge. There's an overall fitness for purpose issue involved in upgrading. You've got to meet fire regulations, you've got to meet mechanical requirements, durability. There's no point in putting on external insulation, for example, if it's not going to last the 60 years.
The stakeholders include the government and Sustainable Energy Authority, all of the construction bodies, the energy companies. It includes the public, contractors, really everybody, but social groups, schools, absolutely everybody.
And if you take residential, 35% of the building stock of Europe is of heritage value. Probably 50% of public buildings are of heritage value, such as this building. And then you've got the commercial sector, which perhaps is the lowest, and that could be 20% of the building stock. So there's an awful lot at risk, we feel, that if incorrect measures are taken in renovating and upgrading existing and heritage buildings, we're going to lose a lot of the heritage value. And all we're asking is for inclusion in the process.
Everyone who's here shows their commitment to the process, and I think that's really vital. I think this is something for the long term. This is something that's going to benefit society as a whole.
We don't normally develop policy in this way. This is really a first. It's very important that we come together as a country and as all the stakeholders to really move this thing forward.